Hello everyone. This is our first lesson in the next topic, which is FM3, which is the taxation topic. And it's really just a bit of a rehash of what we did in FM1, which is the taxable income. And, what's the certainty in life, death and taxes? Well, you need to know what taxable income is. Taxable income is your gross income minus your deductions. And what has been beautifully summarised here is it's just looking at the different types of income and what different types of deductions. And so here we say wages, bonuses, interest earned, commission, allowances, effectively anything that gives you money as an income. Whereas the deductions that are allowable are costs of earning. And by allowable deductions, we mean the tax department says some things you can deduct, for example, things that deduct from your taxable income. For example, things that you spend on your job. They say, well, you don't really need to pay tax on that because that's part of your job. The other thing is that donations to charities, and that's some charities, over $2. The government says, oh, well, you shouldn't pay tax on that because it's a good deed. Accountant fees, union fees, the depreciation of your home equipment or office equipment, and any bank fees. So I couldn't, for example, deduct, my car unless I used my car for work. I couldn't deduct anything from my taxable income unless it's somehow related to my income and how I earn. So let's have a look at this question down here. Amy uses the following information to calculate her taxable income. She has wages of $69,870 and interest of $340 plus a $500 bonus. Costs of uniform of $270, tax agent fee of $120, and the use of the car of $320. What's her taxable income? So what we're looking at here is what is her income before she actually gets the tax taken out of it. And so what we need to then say, well, what is her income and what are deductions? So in this case, we say, let's just make a bit of a column up. Let's say income column. This is money that she's getting in. She's getting in $69,000 from her work. $69,800. And wages. She's also getting in interest of $340. This is given to her by the bank. And then she also gets a bonus of $500. If we look at deductions, we see that she has a cost of uniform of $270. We also has an agent fee of $120 and $320 worth of car expenses. So when the tax department says, okay, now it's time to work out how much Amy's going to pay in interest, what they look at is they say, well, these are her incomes. And then we say, well, these are things that you shouldn't have to pay tax on. And so what they effectively do, if this is her gross income, then we add on these other little bits of income. And then effectively these deductions, we snip off the top of her income, so that she only pays tax on the bit that's left over. And so, in this case, it's quite simple. Her income, should say her taxable income is $69,800 plus $340 plus $500. And then we take away these deductions of $270, $120, $320. Now let's type it into the calculator. Oops. And therefore her taxable income, $69,930. So what we're looking at, income is how much money she gets in, deductions is how much money we can take off that she doesn't have to pay tax on. That's all of these things up here. Donations to charities, costs of earning, bank fees, etc.